now invite the Honorable Minister of Police to take the podium as we go into question number 54, asked by Rev Meshoe.
Just help me one day, tell me the story of Kwatakwanabala. Gangs exist in various forms and concentration throughout the country and can generally be linked to drugs and organized crime. The scourge of gangsterism is deeply seated in many communities and requires a complete, all-encompassing government response to address implications. Policing is part of the solution. The present gang structure requires a special attention because it fits the systematic adoption of the pervasive gang culture. These aspects were incorporated into the National Anti-Gangsterism Strategy, which was adopted by Cabinet in the year 2016. The SAPS anti-gang unit are at the forefront of policing interventions to address gang-related crime and violence, and work closely with organized crime investigators, the Hawks. The establishment of the anti-gang unit was approved by the National Commission of Police on 26 June 2019. The establishment of the first anti-gang unit was in the Western Cape in 2019, and thereafter, the concept rolled out to the Eastern Cape, Gauteng, Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, Mpumalanga, and Northwest Province to ensure the focused police response to dealing with the gang-related crime. In addition, the following SAPS actions have an impact on the root causes and manifestation of gangsterism and are intended to address the spreading of gangsterism and gang-related crime. Proactive law enforcement to address the supply of drugs, which is mostly associated with gangsterism. Multidisciplinary police responses to drug and gangsterism-related crimes. Intervention designed especially to counter money laundering and promote judicial cooperation. The identification of trends and initiation of intervention to control new psychoactive substances. School safety programs are also utilized to counter the threat of gang-related crime and the involvement of learners in such crimes. The SAPS works closely with schools in each policing area and is actively involved in crime awareness program in schools. Priority schools are regularly searched for drugs and weapons, which, if found, are seized by SAPS. Child offenders are dealt with in terms of the Child Justice Program in cooperation with the Department of Social Welfare. Youth at risk are also identified and recruited to be part of the local police station youth crime prevention. The SAPS works with all communities policing structures at station, district and provincial levels to address crime and safety concerns in each community, in communities affected by gang violence. Addressing the scourge of gangsterism is an important focus area of community policing forum and community partners and all other structures that are in the community to fight the scourge of gangsterism. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you. Rev Meshoe.
A number of researchers from some countries that are concerned about the increasing cases of gangsterism in their communities have come up with proposals they believe will help to prevent more people, particularly young people, from joining gangs. Their proposals include the following. Firstly, they believe communities must strengthen families and schools. The ACDP is concerned by the absence of specific programs formulated to strengthen families and the family life in our country. But secondly, these researchers are proposing that special training should be given to teachers and parents to manage disruptive young people. My question to the minister now is whether government has or is planning to develop programs to prevent more gangs from emerging, particularly in provinces that do not have problems of gangsterism. And if there are such programs, when are they going to be implemented? Ke a leboga mme.
Go leboga rona. Letona.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. The member would be reminded that it has been said time and again that in March 2022, the government passed the document that is integrated strategy against violence and working together of all departments to fight the scourge of crime, in particular gangsterism and the involvement of young people in crime. That document has got 6 pillars. One of the pillars is an early intervention. Early intervention, you mean young ones. For instance, it's true, if you don't deal with the young ones, they are not going to deal with gangsterism. Forget about socio-economic and all that. But if you go to, as it would happen, if you go to some areas, including places like Eidseg here, Hanover Park, you have a meeting with community at 11 on Tuesday, on the school day. You find that there are more kids at the meeting than parents. They're not going to stop gangsterism. So there must be intervention of basic education, social development, and everybody. So, because you're not going to be arresting the 9-year-old, the 12-year-old, the 11-year-old, and all that, there must be the other mechanism. The Mfundisi ask if there is a way of doing it. I will invite everybody to have that document, and you read that document. It tells you those 6 pillars that indeed it will help to deal with this situation. But one big other thing is the socio-economic situation will have to change for us to defeat gangsterism. Thanks.
Thank you.